She blew out the candles on her 7th birthday. That was 11 years ago.
She still has frosting on her teeth. Not the same frosting. I've brushed her teeth 1,000 times since then. But the smear sits in the exact same place, like a photograph that won't update. The cake had 7 candles. My daughter blew them out, made her wish, and smiled with frosting on her teeth. That was 3 years ago.
Her hair falls the same way. The scrape on her knee from the party when she tripped running to the piñata never healed. Never got worse. It just stays pink and fresh, a moment trapped in skin.
At first, I thought I was losing my mind. Mothers notice these things. The way a child's face changes shape as they grow, how their voice deepens, their legs lengthen. But Emma looked exactly the same at 8 as she did at 7. Same height, same baby teeth.
Because her mind kept going. That's what the doctors couldn't explain. Cognitively, emotionally, she was aging. A 7-year-old body with a 10-year-old mind trapped inside, and the gap widening every day. She stopped playing with toys, started reading books meant for teenagers.
Even her drawings hadn't changed. Still the same stick figures with circle heads, though the subjects got darker. She drew our house on fire. She drew herself alone in a blank space.
The tests revealed nothing. No hormonal imbalance, no genetic disorder, no tumor, no explanation. One endocrinologist took me aside and asked if this was an elaborate hoax. We stopped going to doctors after the 6th one threatened to call child services. Then, the calls started. Rebecca's mother phoned first. Her son, 4 years old, had stopped changing after his birthday in November. Same condition, frozen. Then, Michael's parents, their daughter 9, fixed in place after her party in December. Then, 2 more families. Then, 5.
I pulled Emma's birthday list from the drawer and went through the names, hands shaking. Every family with a younger sibling. Every younger sibling who'd had a birthday after Emma's party. All of them stopped.
We met in my living room. 8 families sitting in a circle like a support group for something that shouldn't exist. Our kids, the ones who'd attended Emma's party as guests, they were fine. Still growing. It was only their younger siblings who'd been affected, and only if they'd had a birthday afterward.
I tried to remember. The decorations, the games, the cake from the grocery store, Emma opening presents, the magician I'd hired off Facebook, some guy who did balloon animals and card tricks. He'd been late, arrived right before cake. I couldn't even remember his name. Checked my messages. The account was deleted. But I remembered one thing he'd done. He'd asked all the kids to make a wish while Emma blew out her candles. Said he would make her stronger, all their wishes combined. They'd closed their eyes. The room had gone quiet. And for just a moment, the candles had burned brighter, almost white, before Emma blew them out. Emma spoke up from the corner, her small voice carrying weight it shouldn't. "I remember my wish," she said. "I wished we could all stay young forever. I wished none of us would ever have to grow up. But I was the only one who blew out the candles. So why am I the only one who got what I wished for?"
That's when I understood. The others were still out there. All the other children from the party, the ones without younger siblings, the ones still growing normally. They weren't growing at all. We'd just been measuring the wrong thing. They were aging on the outside, but something inside them had stopped on that day, in that moment, when they all wished together in the dark. We just hadn't noticed yet what they were becoming. Some mysteries don't want to be solved. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more tales that blur the line between miracle and nightmare. Sweet dreams.